Hey, folks, I'm back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties via the internet. So we played about 10 minutes of soccer here, 31 minutes to go exactly in the first half. And the great thing about soccer is we didn't miss much. So pretty neutral game at this point. So hopefully all our technical difficulties are solved, and we'll be able to bring you the rest of today's action. Again, as I mentioned, on an absolutely beautiful day for soccer here on October the 2nd. Playing the neutral zone. Good ball, right side. Intended for MacArthur. Let's see if he can run it down. He does. And kicked out by the Nichols defender. And we'll have a good throw in deep in the Vikings territory. Gets it inside, but a good job by the defender. That's number 20, Zach Cole, the senior. Another penalty on Nichols. Will be a kick in for St. Joe's. It's like Henry Fromm will come in to kick from around the 27-yard line of the football field. Oh, he just said it. No, a kick will be by Don Mindler, or either one of them. We'll see here. They run a little play. It'll be Fromm. He fakes it. Mindler left-handed kick into the middle for Armand June. Nothing there. And the ball back out to midfield. A couple changes in the Marauders lineup today. Ball out to midfield. Ederer right there for it. And a couple of the big bodies for Nichols. Try to get control. That's Nick Passafiumi. But penalty called on Nichols, and the Marauders will get the kick out from midfield. They get control quickly. Kick by Daguerre into the middle. Good ball there. Another one here. Good header. Oh, nice play, Daguerre. Good ball into the center to Brendan Cryan. Tried to get it over to Hunter Walsh, but they were unsuccessful, and it'll be a goal kick for Nichols. 28 minutes left first half. No score. St. Joe's trying to get their first league victory. Good ball by the keeper. June trying to get control, closely guarded. Another good ball into the middle. Keeper going to get to it first. He does. He just beats Cryan to it. Couple of good balls by the Marauders right up the middle here early in this game. Good boot by the keeper. Ederer gets a head on it. Nichols trying to get control. Passafiumi with it. Three-man attack right now for the Vikings. Zach Cerati, number 7, tries to get up in the middle. Nothing there. Ball booted out. Nichols gets control around midfield. Trying to work something up the right side. Nothing there. Daguerre with it. Gets the ball into the middle to Cryan. Try to get control. Nichols defender right with him. See if they send it wide here. Nope. Looks like a push on St. Joe's. Kick coming out for the Vikings. Sparse crowd out here this afternoon. Boot didn't give him the 10 yards. He's going to get a yellow card there on Cryan. On the free kicks, the defenders have to give 10 yards to the kicker, and it looks like maybe Cryan ran up a little bit. So quick yellow card here on number 12. And there'll be a substitution made by Coach Thoyne. Looks like Chris Malter comes in. Kick by the Vikings. Out of bounds, deep in the Marauder territory. You can see in the backdrop there the Marauder football team practicing today. Everybody's getting ready for Friday night. St. Joe's will be out at St. Francis for a 7 o'clock start. I'll be there along with Paul Naska. We'll bring all the action on our Marauder Sports Network. 7 o'clock. Big game for the Marauder football team. No score here. 25 minutes and change left in the first half. Marauders have had a couple of good chances here. Not able to convert. Throw in by Daguerre. Nichols in control. Good couple of touches there. Pass a Fumi with it. He kicks it out wide. They're going to try to go from it from the corner. That's Zach Cerati wearing number 7 for Nichols. Pass a Fumi with it in the middle, trying to get control and get a shot off. Middle of the field, they kick it to the left, and there's nobody there for Nichols, and St. Joe's comes right back. It's Evan Brayson with it up the middle. And the ball now right in front of our press box here. Boot by Connor Shear. Joe Leber tried to run it down. He can't. The keeper has it for Nichols. That's number 12, Jack Vance for Nichols. Good even head ball there. Cerati with it now. Kicks it out wide to Sam Stark. Back to Cerati. A little touch pass up the right side. Right back to him. And he kicks it in, but the keeper's got it for the Marauders. Barema, the junior keeper now, kicks the ball out to MacArthur, sophomore. To Dempsey, back to Daguerre. See if they try to switch the field. Daguerre's attempted pass in the middle for June. Doesn't go anywhere. Good ball. No, he wasn't offside. Here we go. We'll see. He goes in on goal. Keeper comes out. Got a shot here. Goal. Yeah, goal. Marauder goal. Hunter Walsh. Got a great ball up the middle. He was onside. Was able to beat the keeper to it. And the Marauders jump in front 1-0 at the 23-minute mark. So the Marauders jump in front, get a much-needed goal as they try to generate some offense here in the last month of the season. See how the Vikings react. Ball kicked out of bounds. St. Joe's with the throw-in. Cerati with it. Armand June will push there. It'll be a kick for the Vikings. Zach Cole will kick it in. They've got about 4 or 5 lined up right inside the 18. Good boot there. See if anybody can get a head on it. St. Joe's, that's the first head on it, but not a good clear. And it's still in the box and now kicked out of bounds. Throw in for Nichols. Substitution by St. Joe's. Comes the Nichols throw-in. 22 minutes remaining first half. St. Joe's in front 1-0. And a goal by Hunter Walsh. Some good passing there by the Vikings. They have a play on maybe here. They do. Wide ball out to Leber. Kicks it back to June in the middle. Good pass there to Walsh. And he's going to send another long ball. The wind might have got that one just a little bit. Some nice passing there again. Leber with it. See if he can get a shot on. Nichols defense right there. Maybe we're going to have a corner kick. We'll see. Nope, goal kick coming out. Good. They tried to get the ball into Donnelly. Couple of good touches there. St. Joe's right back with it. Oh, might have had offsides if he'd have kicked it Walsh to Donnelly. But he held it up, and now Nichols with it. Coming the other way. Passafiumi with it, sends it out wide to Brayson, and it'll be St. Joe's throwing. Don't forget this weekend, open house here at St. Joe's, Sunday, October 6th, 10:30 to 3 o'clock, and Monday night, 5:30 to 7:30. Have our future young Marauders and their families come through for a tour and see all the great things here at St. Joseph's Collegiate Institute. This Saturday and Sunday. Hunter Walsh with it. One Marauder with her, 4 Nichols defenders back. Slows it down. Out to MacArthur in the right wing. Gets it to Donnelly. And what do we got here? We got a whistle out of bounds. Well, I didn't think that one was totally out, but they call it. Waiting to throw. We got a Nichols substitution. Comes in. It's number 5, Peter Montante. Walsh with it. Tries to get it to Donnelly. No luck. 5 Nichols defenders right around the ball. Only one up in the offensive zone for Nichols. And Nichols turns it over. Walsh gets it. June with it. He tries to take it on his own. Nothing there. Neutral play. And Dempsey's able to get it now. St. Joe's trying to get control. Cerati with it. Kicks a long ball to the right wing. Nobody there to get it. Barami will take it, and he'll punt it out. With 18:54 to go, the Marauders in front, 1-0. Short kick by Barama. June with it. Sends the ball out wide to Shear. Shear to MacArthur. Tried to get a little move out of Hunter Walsh. Wasn't able to get control. See, they send the ball along. They try to go up the middle, and it's blocked. Little header here. Hunter Walsh with a race with the keeper. Keeper beats him to it for the Vikings. Now June at midfield. Cerati heads it out. And over the head of Daguerre. But it'll be a Marauder throw-in. Ball at midfield. It's Montante for Nichols to Cerati. Back to Montani out on the right midfield. They'll send it back, maybe trying to change the field here, and they do. It's number 13, Egri for Nichols. And good job defensively there by Shear. To June. Back to Daguerre. Tries to get the ball to June on the left sideline. It picked off by the Nichols defender. And they'll try to work the ball in the middle of the field. It's number 10, Ted Roach for the Vikings. Passafiumi tries to kick it out left wing. He does. See if the left winger tries to settle it. Tried a little give and go with number 12. Ball's going to go. See, we'll have a goal kick coming out. That was Vance working with Egri. Ball in the middle. Barema is going to be able to get it. And quickly to Leber to work up the left side. Gets the ball to Donnelly. He's on the move. Let's see if he can outrun the defense. He gets it in the goal area in the 18, and it's knocked out of bounds over the end line. We'll have a St. Joe's corner kick. 16 minutes to go. 1-0, the Marauders in front on a goal by Hunter Walsh. On an absolutely gorgeous day for soccer. Game time temperature right around 66 degrees. No, we got to be a little warmer than that. The ball ends up out and out at midfield. We'll have a goal kick. Good leg by the Nichols keeper. Try to get the ball out to MacArthur in the right wing. Intercepted by Egre for Nichols. Dempsey kicks it back to Daguiar. And Nichols trying to get control. Esafumi. Trying to work the ball up the middle, but a good job there by Daguiar up left wing. $14 minutes to go, first half. Nichols have a throw-in from just inside midfield. Not a very good throw. Goes out of bounds, and St. Joe's takes over. Trying to get control. MacArthur, good footwork there. Sends a nice ball up to right wing for Donnelly. And Cole almost had a turnover there, and Donnelly was ready to pounce on it. And the keeper kicks it out to midfield. And that's Vance with it. Daguiar on a miss. And we get a kick up the left side by Greg Schlant. Donnelly up front, along with Leber. Good head ball to Leber. Can he track it down? He can't. Goes out of bounds. The Nichols throwing. Good effort so far by the St. Joe Marauders. Trying to get their first league win today. Get the ship on the train on the tracks for the stretch run. Ball out of bounds. Schlant will have the throw-in. Throwing to Donnelly. Nichols still with three defenders deep. Good ball there by Cerati. The Marauder defense there. Cerati can't settle it. Didn't touch it, though, and it'll be a Nichols throw-in. Both teams have made some substitutions here in the first half. Another Nichols throw-in. Some new bodies up front for Nichols. Nichols trying to get control. get one high into the box. St. Joe's defense there to head it out. Montante. And Nichols on a quick kick there. It was Jurkovic. He gets control with his chest. Now they send the ball, try to get it wide. That's Roach along with Igre. And now MacArthur trying to get control for the Marauders. And taken away. A couple of good quick passes there by the Vikings, but they're not able to finish it. Ball goes off of the chest of Montante. Leber right with him. St. Joe's throwing. 10:56 to go, first half. St. Joe's in front. Another throw-in for the Marauders. Schlant with it. Right to Hunter Walsh. Was not guarded. They try to work something up left side. It's going to roll over the end line. It will be a goal kick for the Vikings. Waiting a kick from the keeper. Good low ball. Nichols first ones to get anything on it. That's 14, John Ennis. Ball goes out. Nichols throwing. Nichols coached by former referee Mark Westerholt and Kenmore star Jack Flato. Long throwing for Nichols. Gets by everybody. It's number 15. That's Johnston, who's in the game new. Good ball right at the keeper, though. And Brahma's got it. And he'll give it a boot. Kicks it right in the middle of the field. Nothing but Nichols. Defenders there, along with Donnelly for the Marauders. Daguerre takeaway. Schlant tried to get in the middle to Donnelly. Intercepted by Nichols. Daguerre. Little communication there between Donnelly. Good ball there, but they're going to be onside. Can Donnelly control it? And he can't, just over his head. And Montante is able to get it up to Roach. And good ball up the left side. I think it's going to get out of bounds, and it does. And the Marauders will have a throw, and 8:35 to go. Nichols in control. See if they have a little give and go there. Johnston with it. They're going to kick back, regroup a little bit. Cerati with it. Just trying to go to the right corner for the right winger. They're not able to chase it down. Nichols still in control. See if they change the field a little bit. Going to come left side. That's number 3, Seth Meyer. Cerati with it. Nichols trying to work a couple of touch passes. They go back. Seth Meyer with it. Got the cast on or some type of protection on his right arm. Ooh, and Donnelly, we're going to have a whistle there. As Donnelly gets knocked down. Be a direct kick coming out for St. Joe's. Nichols hasn't been able to put too much pressure on the Marauders. St. Joe's close to almost breaking another one a few seconds ago as Donnelly was not able to run the ball down. That's Leighton Johnston for the Vikings. Got the kick to Egre. Got a whistle there on MacArthur, so Nichols will have a direct kick coming out of their own area. 6:40 left, first half. St. Joe's in front, 1-0. Good ball by Meyer. Bremen's going to be able to get to it. Good ball, but Nichols couldn't run it down. And short kick by the keeper. That's Cole. Tries to get it up the middle to Johnston. A-grade 13. Daguerre now with it for the Marauders. Schlant kicks it up. Can Donnelly get control? He does. Montani trying to take it away from him. Can't. Daguerre, good ball. Left side for Mindler. Good crossing pace, but MacArthur's not able to get to it, nor Donnelly. And Nichols gets control out now. Knocks it out of bounds. Throw in St. Joe's. Shearer with it. That's Eder to Frome. MacArthur with it. Kicks it up right wing. Nobody able to track it down, but they get it thrown out of it, so we'll move it up about 30 yards. We have a substitution here. Scales enters the game. Oh. Kicked out of bounds by Walsh. Nichols will throw it in their own territory, trailing 1-0. From long ball. Donnelly going to try to get there before the keeper. Can't do it. And the keeper's had a great leg. We should see a really good boot here, and we do again. High and long. Well into St. Joe's territory. Takes a big bounce on this artificial turf. And keeper's able to get to it with a little shield by Ederer. Got timeout. Gonna have looks like we're gonna have yellow card on Jake Ederer. Second yellow of the day for the Marauders. So the clock stopped at 4:17 on that yellow. Yellows would be like unsportsmanlike conduct. The official goes over to talk to Coach Thoyne. Armand June re-enters for St. Joe's. It's a little bit away from me, the play, so I'm not exactly sure what transpired at that end. It was something after. Still, the action stopped. The official still over talking to Mike Thoyne. Don't forget, Friday night, Marauder football out at St. Francis. Big league game for the playoff seedings. 7 o'clock start. We'll bring it to you live. Obviously, these officials are not in a hurry to go have dinner. So, let's go. Give them your explanation and move on. Yeah, we're just about ready to get it started. Walsh tried to get it out. Wide, can't. Nichols in control. Good ball left side. They try to go middle. Nobody there. June with it for St. Joe's. Kicks right side. Scales is able to get it before it goes out of bounds. Shear with it. Back to Frome. Good boot in the middle. Donnelly one touch backwards to Walsh, but not able to control. Schlant heads it out of bounds. 3:25 left here in the half. Throw in the Vikings, and they're all green. St. Joe's looking for his first league win of the season. Daguerre heads it. Walsh not able to get control. Cerati kicks it to the corner and knocked out of bounds by Mindler. Another throw in Nichols. Inside 3 minutes. Don't want to give up a late goal here in the half. Slight advantage in play this half to the Marauders. Kick on the keeper right there. Kick by Ted Roach. Barema's boot. Got a long ball right side here for Scales. He gets control, and we'll see what call we've got here. Corner kick for the Marauders, I think. Nope, goal kick. I thought he pointed to the corner. He pointed to the goalkeeper's box, which is 6 yards from the end line. And we'll have a goal kick with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Wrong control. No pressure on him. Gets the ball up right side. Nobody there for St. Joe's. Kicked out of bounds by Cerati. Shear with it. Armand June. The ball goes out of bounds off June. Minute and 28 left here in the half. Daguerre head. Nobody there for St. Joe's. Nichols head. Taken by Montanti. He goes back to Cole. Over left side to Jurkovic. Kick it in. Nobody from Nichols is able to run that one down. And Barema will take it with 1:05 left here in the half. Boot, a little short again. Taken by Roach. Kicked into the offensive end, but Johnstone not able to track it down, and Barema with it. And he throws it out wide to Shear. Tries to go for Scales. Now we have a push on June here. It'll be a Nichols kick with 37 seconds left. See if they can get it controlled and get the kick going. Cole will kick it right at midfield. Kicks it right into the center. See if anybody can get a head on it. And I believe St. Joe's did, and Barema was able to get it. 20 seconds left. He'll take his time here. And he kicks it high into the wind. Got 7 seconds. Nichols sends it out wide. Nobody there. And the horn goes. And half number one is complete. Where the Vikings of Nichols trail your St. Joe's Marauders 1-0 on an early goal by Hunter Walsh. And a much-needed goal for the Marauders, who have really struggled to put goals on the board. So we'll see if one will be enough to hold on. We'll have a brief intermission of about 10 minutes, and I'll be back to bring you the second half action. Hang on. Hey, we're back. Second half action just underway here at St. Joe's. We're into a minute in. St. Joe's in front, 1-0 on a Hunter Walsh goal. Nichols now going left to right, and they're all green. Marauders in their whites with the maroon vertical going down the front side. Got a chance here. Coming in on goals, Crying. Good move, gets a shot just outside the opposite post. Nobody there for St. Joe's, and it's going to be a Nichols throw-in. Deep in their own end. Well, Crying tried to make something happen early. Just a little wide on the far post. Ederer with it. No whistle. Do we get a whistle there? Yep, we're going to have a direct kick in as Crying was taken down. So just outside the 18. See what kind of play they run here and what kind of shot they can get off. These are, in the game of soccer, dangerous plays. See if Frome's going to take it. Can't see who else is over there with him. His number is blocked. Got June up in front. MacArthur up front. Ederer, left-handed kick. Oh, good kick there. I'm assuming that was Mindler. And good boot, upper corner. Keeper got it for Nichols. And he boots one in. Not as long as what we saw in the first half, which indicates the wind is blowing from strong from right to left. June with it. Nichols defender there. Knock it away. That's Cerati. Got a play on there. Try to get control. Ederer right with him, marking him. And Pasafumi up to the left winger. Ennis out of bounds. St. Joe throwing. St. Joe's throwing from midfield. Headed out of bounds by the Vikings. Another throw-in. June with it now. Sends one out to the right wing and just in front of MacArthur. Not able to get a foot on it. Out of bounds. Nichols throwing. Dempsey with it, midfield. June with it now. Sends it to the left to Daguerre. Daguerre takes it himself. And he's run down. Maybe too much of a long dribble there. And Roach kicks it to Vance. Pasafumi. Got control. Kicks it back. Cerati with it now for the Vikings. And Walsh kicks it. Crying not able to run it down, way in front of him, and the Nichols keeper with it. Pick it up, and we'll have a punt here by the keeper. A little better punt than his first one over midfield. Again, the high bounce off the turf here. Frome get control as the Marauders hit 3 across back. Out of bounds, Nichols throwing. Got a whistle on the far side. Ball was out of play. So throw in by the Marauders. Shearer with that throw in. Ball bouncing around. Nobody able to get control. Up, here we go. 3 Marauders. Offside called. Walsh took the pass from Crying, but he was behind the defenders when he got it. Or when it was kicked, actually. And it's offsides. Pasafumi tried to settle for Nichols. Now Seth Meyer with it, and it goes off the side of his foot, out of bounds. Egray not able to run it down. Daguerre with the throw-in. MC with it now to Cryan. Good ball here. Left side for Mindler. Tries to get it in front of the net, but goes out of bounds off the side of the net, and it'll be a goal kick for Nichols. Clock moving. 33 minutes and some change here. St. Joe's in front, 1-0, trying to get their first league win. Good ball by Walsh. Crying with it. Can he get control? And he kicks it out of bounds. Be a goal kick for the Vikings of Nichols. Mark Simon here, bringing you all the action. I'm solo today. My sidekick, Paul Naska, playing a little golf this afternoon. So he's got the day off, and we'll be together Friday night to bring you football. There's one more soccer broadcast left on the schedule. And we've got volleyball in a couple weeks as well. St. Joe's Canisius Volleyball will be on live on October 17th. Big match the other night at Canisius, where Canisius came from behind to win 3 games to 2. So that'll be a big night here at St. Joe's on October 17th. Soccer, I believe, is October 23rd. Be the next broadcast. Then, depending on the playoffs, if we can bring you the action, we will. Good boot by the keeper, so you can get a head on it. Cerati gets the first head for Nichols. Back to Meyer. Cryan able to intercept that one. Now Walsh. June with it. Got 2 Nichols defenders right around him. Pasafumi with it. Kicked the ball, trying to get it up for Vance. Taken away by Daguerre. Short pass too far in front of June. See if Nichols sends a long ball, and they do across. But Nichols not able to get control. Yeah, Shear came up. Make a little play. MacArthur with it now. Shear, long ball. That's going to go up. Maybe it's not going to go out of bounds. We'll see. Goes right to the keeper. He's got it. Oh, I heard a beep in the press box. I wonder whose beep that was. Between my phone and the computer, and it was a strange another phone. Mr. MacArthur on the clock here in the booth. Zach Rice upstairs bringing you the video today. Nichols will have a direct free kick here. Cole, good boot into the middle. Shear gets the first head on it for St. Joe's. And it's kicked out by Ederer. And it's going to go out right around midfield. Nichols will throw it in from there. We're at the 30-minute mark here. So 30 minutes to go. The Marauders in front, 1-0. Cole with it. We'll see if he goes back. Cryan makes a good play to Walsh. One defender to beat. That's Meyer. Shot right to the Nichols keeper, which I believe is Peter Caleri. Looks like he's got number 32 on the back of his jersey. He boots it out to midfield. First head on it is Nichols. We'll have a St. Joe. Looks like we had some type of infraction there. It'll be a Marauder kick. Up front is Cryan, June, MacArthur. Walsh. Far left is Mindler. Low ball. See who can get to it. Walsh with it. He kicks it into the goal area. Neither Marauder able to run it down. It's Walsh and Mindler. Nichols in control. Their keeper will have it. Caleri and will. Oh, might have been offsides from there. Didn't hear a whistle. So he puts it down, which will indicate it was offsides. And keeper kick. Good ball. Nichols not able to get control. June with it. And it's out of play. St. Joe's throwing. Quick throw in by Daguerre. Up, we're going to have a penalty here on Meyer. With a push in the back on Cryan. June with it. He'll make the kick. Up now, Daguerre. Or Ederer. We'll see who's got it. Daguerre with it. Low boot. Nichols gets the first head on it. Need a little more height on that ball. And it goes out of play on the far side. Shear with the throw-in. Cryan can't get control. Oh, we've got a whistle. And a penalty on Cryan. Be a Vikings kick. Good ball there by Cole. Ederer gets the first head on it, though. And St. Joe's quickly in control on the way back. MacArthur high ball down the right side. Cole gets a head on it back to the keeper. Nice play there by the Vikings. Cleary will kick it away. Mindler thought it might have a little push. Had the hands in the back. Kick the ball into the middle. There's only one Marauder in the offensive zone. And that was Cryan. Now Walsh with it. Meyer gets to it first. And Cerati with it. Roach on a short ball. Mindler able to break that play up. Cerati with it. See if he goes wide or back. He goes back to Cole. And we'll have a whistle here and a penalty on June. A little trip outside there. So it's a direct kick for Nichols. 26 minutes left in the contest. Marauders trying to hold on to this 1-0 lead. And get their first league victory. They're starting 0-4. Good ball by Cole, who gets the first head on it. Nichols does, but the keeper right there. Good job. Good boot here with that wind behind him. It's going to take the big bounce off the turf. And Cole gets the first head on it and the second head and goes out of play. Oh, no, it's still in play. My mistake. Now it's out of play. And the Vikings have it. Good ball here. Cryan going to have a good scoring opportunity here. Shot on. Goal! Head away. Brendan Cryan puts the Marauders up 2-0. Great shot. Cryan. Brendan Cryan.
That's St. Joe's second goal by Brendan Cryan. Totally spelled that wrong.
So the Marauders with a big goal now, 2-0. So their pressure's now on the Nichols. It'll change the pace of this game a little bit. But a great play. I didn't see who made the pass up to Cryan, but he had one man to beat and a great shot. Low on the ground in the far post, and it's 2-0. The Marauders can figure out a way to score some goals. They'll be trouble down the second half of this season. Ederer with it. Cerati now. Good head ball there to Passafiumi. but not able to control it. And Shear on defense for St. Joe's. Donnelly doing the chase work. MacArthur intercepts the pass, settles it. June tries to go wide, and it's blocked. They're going to go with a wide one again from MacArthur to Cryan. Ball off Cryan's foot. Daguerre, good head ball. Donnelly with it. Kicked it high. Maybe we have a little obstruction here, or either way, we'll have a Marauder kick. Got Donnelly up front. June, Walsh. From good ball there, but keeper right at him. St. Joe's not able to get a head on it. And Cleary kicks it away. Another beautiful punt. Shear tried to kick it out of the air, not able to make that work. Cryan with it. Ball goes out of bounds as he tried to go up the left side. Quick throw in now for Nichols. Cerati with it. Good play by Walsh, and no whistle there. Whoa, thought we'd have a whistle there. A trip, no call by the official. So Nichols stays in control. MacArthur with it. See if Donnelly can chase it down. He's got to beat Cole. Couldn't do it. But the ball went out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Marauders. Time is called. Not sure exactly what would be injury possible. I'm confused. Well, we had a looks like obstruction. It looked like maybe there, so we'll have a indirect kick where it means somebody's got to touch it, and the first header on it is Nichols. So clock running, 22 minutes left in the contest. A little bit of a scrum in front of the 18-yard line. Nichols now gets control, trying to work the middle of the field. Another whistle. Nichols kick coming out. Good performance today so far by the home team. See if they can keep it going for 21 minutes here. Ball booted. Let's see if it can get out of bounds. Nichols plays it. Good job there by Leverer. Cerati with it. Tried a little give and go with Jack Denny. Throwing the Vikings. Cerati, ball into the middle. Barem is able to get to it first. And he'll punt it away. Low kick. Donnelly gets it first. Now Walsh with it. See if he goes wide to get Cryan out here in the left wing. We couldn't get it to him. Ball goes off of St. Joe's Shear, and it'll be a throw in Nichols. Here's the throw-in. Could be trouble here. Nope, good job by Frome, able to get in front of, let's see if that's Johnston for Nichols. Nope, Ennis, number 14. We had some substitutions here at the halfway point. Denny with it for Nichols. Tried to find his man left wing. Marauder defense there. Good boot. Go with it. Walsh in a good run. Couldn't get it to Donnelly in the middle. Just a little too far in front of him. Keeper out to get it. Bounces right at midfield. June fighting for it. He's got it. Now it's taken away. Oop. Good battle there. And number 1 for Nichols, Sam Starks. Got control. He's got some time now. Nobody around him. Good ball up the right wing. From there, though. Egray couldn't get to it. Be a throw-in for the Vikings. That's Roach with it. Good passing there. Passafiumi with it. Bud Ederer right there. Shot on by Montanti. And way high and into the parking lot. Make that number 6. That was Jack Denny with that shot. And we'll have a goal kick for the Marauders. Nichols down 2-0. Got to mount some attack if they're going to get themselves back in this game. St. Joe's play today has been pretty solid. Ball into the middle to Donnelly. Got Walsh with a little bit of support. Now Walsh with it. Nice move by Mayer. And good ball to Leber. Can he chase it down? And he can't. Nice passing there, and they weren't able to track it down at the end. Joe Leber, ball ran over the end line. So Nichols kick coming out. And the clock continues to run, which is in the Marauders' favor. It's 17-18 left in the contest. Ball goes out of bounds. Be a Nichols. Montanti in. Throw in. They head it to the middle. Nobody there for Nichols. No whistle there. That's Egray. Gets it to Passafiumi, and then it's sent in and headed out. Nichols with it again. Sam Starks. That's number 10, Ted Roach. That's Montanti. Kicks it out of bounds. Throw in Marauders. We need a soccer ball. Here comes one of the ball boys. Gets it to Ederer. We'll have the throw in right at midfield. We'll throw in there. Little hands to the back. No call. And Nichols will try to break out. There's 4 Marauders back on defense here. Crine comes in from behind. Makes a nice play. Takes it from Meyer. And still with it, Crine. Good job. June, nice little move there. Sends a good ball to Walsh. Offsides, though. Nice ball, but he was behind the last defender, and you need to be at least even with that defender when the ball is kicked to you to have it not be offsides. Yep, got to have a little hands to the back there on Cole. Donnelly went down. Be a free kick from midfield. Marauders will take their time every chance they can here now. Let that clock run. With this 2-goal lead, 15 minutes left. From good ball. Balls like that, you're hoping some kind of turnover, a bounce, or some kind of play. Donnelly not able to get to it. Cleary, the keeper, kicks it out. Good boot by him. Ball goes out of play. St. Joe's throwing. Throw by Shear. Denny controls it for Nichols. Kicks it to the middle. Nobody there. Daguerre settles it. Quick one touch and then Shear to June. They're going to try to get it up the middle again. They got Donnelly. Can he outrun the defense? Up the ball. He just couldn't control it, and Starks did a good job getting back for the Vikings. It'll be a throw-in down in the deep corner for the Marauders. They've had some good passes up the middle. They're trying to get some guys free for goals. Donnelly, Walsh. Again, a lot of good signs for a team that hasn't scored many goals. They've had a lot of offensive opportunities. Daguerre throws it, try to get it into the corner. Crying with it. Yep, we're going to have a push and a direct kick just outside the penalty area. Dangerous play here. Always these kicks just outside the 18-yard penalty box. Hunter Walsh, you see the little wall forming to the right with Donnelly, Cryan, and June. Just 3 Marauders. They try a little play to Cryan in the middle. Nichols not fooled. Cerati able to get it out. Daguerre jumps into his man instead of straight up, and it's a direct kick for Nichols coming out. 12:30 left in the contest. Good ball left up the right wing here. And Barem is able to get to it before everybody else. And he's going to change the field on a throw wide to Leberer. Kyle Long back in on defense now. Yep, going to have a penalty there on Passafiumi. And it'll be a Marauder kick coming out. Right there, they've spotted it around the 30-yard line. With our football yard markers, be a kick coming out. Boot up the middle. Cole, first guy to it for the Big Green. Passafiumi with Denny out wide. They're not able to make anything happen. Stop the clock, please. We've got something here. I'm not exactly sure. Some equipment issue with Passafiumi, so he's going to have to come out. It's a yellow card. So the first yellow on the Vikings today. Passafiumi. Clock stopped at 11:27 left. Good throw and a header. Up Donnelly thought he was tripped up. No call. Back to the Nichols keeper who one times it out over midfield, out of play. Throwing Marauders. Fromm will come and get it. Goes forward up the right wing to Leberer. June can't control it. Out of bounds. Nichols ball. It's all about playing solid defense now and don't give anything easy to Nichols, so where they can turn this into a 1-goal deficit. Keep it at 2. Throwing up the right. Lever, good boot into the middle of Walsh. He's got Seth Meyer right with him. Push there, and it's going to be a kick coming in for St. Joe's. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left. Marauders in front 2-0. Mark Simon bringing you the action today solo. Coach Naska will be with me Friday night for football, 7 o'clock. Walsh to take the kick. Leberer's up with Daguerre. Donnelly, oh, nice ball, just too high. Off the football. Upright, and it'll be a goal kick for the Vikings. Inside 10 minutes now. Good boot by the keeper. See who gets the first head on it. Daguerre does, but it's controlled by Nichols. Crane almost outruns Starks with a burst of speed there. It will be a Marauder throw-in, though. Starks knocked it out of bounds. See where he goes with that throw. Let's get some guys in white moving. Crying down in the corner. And the throw-in's going to go over the end line, and it will be a Nichols goal kick coming out of the area. Nichols has to move fast here, down 2 goals with less than 9 minutes now to play. For Marauders defender back here. See Schlant along with Fromm. Long, Shear, Armand June doing a good job keeping the pressure on. Cole with it. Tried to find his man up in the slot. That was Ennis, but the St. Joe's defense solid right where they need to be. Couple of Marauders waiting to come in on the first opportunity to sub. It should be their own throw-in or a goal kick by either team. Crying with it. And pushed off the play by Starks. Denny with it for Nichols. Goes wide for Ennis. Not able to control. We got another offsides on the Marauders. As Walsh was behind the defenders at the time of the kick. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left of the Marauders' first league victory. Seth Meyer, good long boot. Denny looks like he'll be able to get to it and control it first. Goes back to a little bit of his support. It's Montanti. Good ball to the left corner to Ennis. And Long right with him, though. Knocks it out. We'll have a throw-in. 2 Marauders coming in. Looks like Matt Grisham and Mindler back in. Crying off along with Walsh. Throwing into the box. Nobody from Nichols there. Headed out by the Marauders. Nichols throw again. 6:40 left in the contest. Get ahead there. Seth Meyer with it. This could be a little bit of trouble. Nope, Marauder D able to knock it out. Cole couldn't control it to kick it back in. They changed the field. Montanti. Cerati. Kick the ball to the corner. Can they run it down? Nope, and the Marauders kick it out of play. Another throw-in for the Vikings. Throwing again. Got one in the box, and St. Joe's did a good job of shielding it off, but it must have went off a Marauder, so it will be a corner kick for Nichols. Cole to take it from the far corner. High ball. Let's see if we can get ahead on it. Marauders do first. It's a scramble in front. And it's cleared out of the area, but it's still Nichols in control. They dodged one there, though. Corner kick's always dangerous. Going to have another one here in the right corner now as the ball went off of Schlant. Cole come in to kick from the right corner now. Make sure every guy is marked by the Marauder defense. Another good kick. Oh, and just off the head of number 10, Ted Roach. And the Marauders will have a throw-in. .447 left. Throwing in. June knocks it out of play. Nichols throw, 4:30 left in the contest. It's off the head of Leverer, but out of play. Frome knocks it, so it'll be Nichols throwing. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left. Throwing, headed out to the side. Kicked up into the right in the middle, high in the box. Nobody from Nichols there. St. Joe's gets the first head on it, and it's knocked between their uprights. Be a St. Joe's goal kick. Inside 4 minutes now. The clock is the friend of the St. Joe Marauders. Barema with a good kick. Nichols gets the first head on it, but June now in control. Daguerre one time, it sends it out wide right. Leber not able to get to it. Montanti back to his keeper. Keeper doesn't get a good foot on it. That's Scales. Long run by Roach, but Lever does a great job. Take it away from him. Back to Ederer. Middle of play, and now Cole knocks it out of bounds. 3 minutes left in the contest. 3 minutes. Things are looking good for St. Joe's first league win of the season. Throwing in, June can't control it. Now it's back to Frome, who sends it to midfield, headed right in. Daguerre, long boot. Scales was on sides. He's going in on the keeper. Shot. Oh, great save. Scales gets another foot on it, but not able to get it in. Nice run. Nice long ball run down by Scales. And Caleri, the keeper, did a good job to block the shot. But another good pass and run up the middle of the field. We're at the 2 minute mark now. Knocked out of play. Reminder, there'll be another soccer broadcast, I believe, on Wednesday, October 23rd. Maybe against St. Francis. If my memory's good. Got football on Friday, this Friday the 4th. Then football on Friday the 11th in Erie, Pennsylvania against Cathedral Prep. Canisius St. Joe's Volleyball October 17th. You got sports night on October the 18th. Get out and help the school raise some money for the athletic programs. A lot of things going on, as long as you check sjci.com. But we're just inside a minute, or just at the minute mark. And Daguerre does the right thing, kicks it long, and it's going to go over the end line, out of bounds. Inside a minute, we're going to have a substitution. Let that clock continue to milk. It's way down to 0, but this is going to be a Marauder victory today. by goals by Hunter Walsh and Brendan Cryan. And hopefully this is the start of something good, a good run here for the home team. The rest away, and they get ready for the playoffs and the seedings. We're inside 30 seconds now. Scales with it. Bumped off it by Meyer. Going to be a Marauder penalty here, though. We're at the 10-second mark, so Marauders will be slow to walk away from the ball, as Armand June is doing right there. And, of course, like in soccer, Cerati comes and pushes him, and the officials aren't even going to fool around with it, and I think that's going to do it. So St. Joe's gets their first league win of the season. They beat the Nichols Vikings, the number 2 ranked small school in Western New York, by the score of 2-0. Mark Simon signing off. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Talk to you soon.